Welcome you, of course, to City Hall, the People's Building. I want to recognize school committee member from Ward 7, Tim Sullivan. Thank you for always coming to these events, Tim. Thank you. Want to thank our esteemed city clerk, Tim Cruz. Thank you, Mr. Clerk, for always coming to these events. A lot of city employees here today. We have our new friend, Ben, 19-year-old Ben, that lives in the city of Champions. Ben, thank you for being here today. So as mayor, I know Andrew Sharp from Authentic Caribbean will be joining us, but as mayor, I want to thank everybody for allowing me to speak to you this afternoon on a Friday, this beautiful day. I'm so excited to be here. Part of what makes Brockton so special and so great is the diversity. And of course, the immigrants from the different Caribbean nations are a huge part of our success as residents, as business owners. Here in the city of Brockton, we have residents that come from all different Caribbean nations: Dominican Republic and Haiti and Jamaica and Cuba and Barbados, Trinidad, Tobago, Grenada, Bahamas, Aruba, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Vincent, Dominica, Puerto Rico, yeah. Belize, Turks, Caicos, Cayman Islands, Virgin Islands, which is both the U.S. and the British, Curacao, Ghana, Martinique, and Gila. Andrew is here. Andrew, you are here. Yeah. Thank you. So the Caribbean people contribute just so much to our society and our community, from the vibrant culture and music to the wonderful, delicious foods served at all the different restaurants here in the city and in the county and in the Commonwealth. As mayor, I am so grateful for each nation's contribution to our city of champions. And again, we are represented by all of the nations here in the city of Brockton. I want to thank you for allowing me to host this. I want to thank Andrew and his team at Authentic Caribbean. I'm just so honored to be here as mayor, and I have said this since day one, and I'll say it as I continue on this journey as being mayor. We are a city of immigrants. We always have been. It's what makes Brockton so special. So as long as I'm mayor, we are going to recognize, we're going to honor, we're going to respect all the different nations and countries and groups that represent the positivity in our community. So we will continue to work together because we are truly better together. I can also say on a personal note, I didn't know Andrew before I became mayor, but he and his team stepped up day one of COVID. Day one of COVID. And so he is someone that I respect, I consider a friend, but he is a public servant, him and his team. The city was able to work with him recently. We are closing, as you know, we have closed the old public high school, the old Keith Center, the old Champion High School. We're ripping it down the month of July for the new public safety building. And in that building, there were a bunch of books that were going to be discarded. They were going to be thrown out. They were considered surplus. I mentioned it to Andrew, and he has been able, on his own dime, send those over to the different nations to have the youngsters read some of the American classics. So thank you for what you do, Andrew. Before I read the proclamation, I would like to open it up to Mr. Andrew Sharp.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mayor. I must apologize. We had some emergency with because tomorrow is all day rain, which is crazy, so we had to make some adjustments. But I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much, Mayor Sullivan, for your commitment to the Caribbean American community. As usual, we continue to support this city, which has a large amount of Caribbean national living here in the city of Brockton. We bring our regards from Institute of Caribbean Studies, Dr. Claire Nelson, who has spearheaded this event since 2023 marks 18 years since we received the presidential proclamation. And this year, with our new mayor, new governor, and lieutenant governor.
No new mayor, Andrew.
New Governor Maura Healy and Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll, who is also of Caribbean American descendant. We're so proud that we have received the governor proclamation also from the new governor of the state of Massachusetts. So we have received two official, one from the president as usual, which is issued every year. And then this year under the new administration of Governor Maura Healy and Lieutenant Driscoll, we're so proud to receive a governor's proclamation declaring June National Caribbean American Heritage Month. And we're so proud to see where this month has grown and grown, that it's all over nationwide being celebrated, from California to Florida to up to Maine. There's so many, over 7.5 million Caribbean American folks living in the United States of America. And right across the nation, we've been celebrating this. We continue to do commitment with this city, thanks to Mayor Sullivan for allowing us to ensure that we get our community vaccinated during the time period. We just completed some of the clinics this month. And we heard that there's more in store in terms of public health awareness and expansion in supporting the community with healthcare services, because that COVID has shown us the disparities there was in healthcare for our community. So we continue to tread on and continue to provide support. We have given AC. They have renewed the contract to provide more AC for the city of Brockton. So we plan to roll out much more of those. We're looking at more after-school program, teaching more cultural competent program in the schools. And we're going straight into our back-to-school backpack drive, which will start next month. And we're planning to at least provide 6,000 backpacks, both for the Caribbean kids and also for the local community. And we also ensure that the city of Brockton the community benefit from some of these initiatives that we're doing. So I want to say thanks again for coming out, for making this day possible. We could not leave out the city of Champion, and we're so happy to have my team member who has been supporting Donna Fred and Len Roy Gardner, who also been working with us on the COVID initiative in East Side, South Side, right over there on Torrey Street. We've been at it every month for the past 6 months in the community, ensuring that persons get the support. And then now we're in the mass health redetermination, ensuring that people don't be left off on mass health. So we're part of that campaign also. So we just continue to do things for the community, continue to support the community, and we're so proud. If you're from the Caribbean, you should be proud too, because we have reached a long way. We have famous persons in various sectors of the Caribbean, including our own patriots, a few Caribbean American folks, Red Sox, and name it. Several entities, from hairdresser to barbershop, right up to the state house, where we have our lieutenant governor who is of Caribbean American descent. So we're so proud of this month to declare National Caribbean American Heritage Month, and I encourage you to continue to support this month and continue to do great work in the city of Brockton. And thank you so much, guys, for coming out, for those who are here. And we look forward to raising the CARICOM flag, which CARICOM represents the entire community of all the Caribbean governments. So Antigua, Barbados, St. Vincent, Jamaica, Bahamas, all our members, Haiti, all our members of CARICOM, which is the body that represents the entire Caribbean community. So that flag is the flag of CARICOM, which represents all those countries in terms of international relationship, U.S. Caribbean policy. So thank you so much, and it's with great pleasure I'll be able to walk around and speak to a few of you guys. And let's hand it over back, because the mayor has the great proclamation from the city. Yes.
So before I proudly read the proclamation, I do want to thank again all the folks that are here, from Brockton Police to Tony Donegan from Law Department, Chris Chips from HR, our Building Commissioner, Mr. Plouffe, Jim Burgess as well. From my team, we have the Chief of Staff, Sidney Merrill, we have John, we have Kamaya, we have Marcy, we have Kim, we have Jasmine, we have Kevin, we have Amir, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Manager. We have Dan over here. We couldn't be here without Dan. We really couldn't be, so he's going to help us with the flag. And right now, the governor, lieutenant governor, dear friends of mine. In fact, Kim Driscoll, our great lieutenant governor, used to be the mayor up in Salem. And when I became mayor, she and the former mayor, Marty Walsh, really became mentors She's a wonderful leader, along with Maura Healy. So the presidential proclamation is great. It's from Washington. Beacon Hill it goes to governor and lieutenant governor. And here in the City of Champions, we have the mayoral proclamation. Mayoral proclamation, whereas the many achievements and contribution of Caribbean immigrants and the descendants living in the United States deserve to be celebrated and honored. Whereas in 2006, National Caribbean American Heritage Month was first officially observed as a way to recognize the significance of Caribbean people to the history and culture of our United States of America. Whereas Caribbean immigrants have contributed to the well-being of America and here in the city of Brockton since its inception. Whereas Alexander Hamilton, the first Secretary of the Treasury of the United States, was from Caribbean islands of Nevis. And whereas it is critical to disseminate knowledge about the contributions of our Caribbean immigrants to America, to our Commonwealth, to our city, through candid conversation with our peers and our children. Whereas the vibrant culture of the Caribbean peoples will always be celebrated and honored in our great City of Champions. Now, therefore, I, Robert F. Sullivan, as mayor of the city of Brockton, Massachusetts, proudly proclaim today the entire month of June in our city as National Caribbean American Heritage Month. And I respectfully and honorably urge all residents and business owners in our fine city to please join me in serving this day and this month. And I proudly sign it today, 16th day of June in the year 2023. Robert F. Sullivan, mayor of the city of Brockton. I would like to present it to Andrew Sharp on behalf of Authentic Caribbean. Now for the big moment. Please, all of us, join me over at the flagpole, and we will honor and raise the flag. Thank you.
Taking for a stroll to experience someone to rock and roll, to experience to be taking for a ride, and I know it's not my foolish pride.
Again, I want to thank you all for coming here today. I want to thank Andrew Sharp and his team for coming here today. If you are a father, I hope you enjoy Father's Day this weekend. And again, Monday is the national holiday of Juneteenth. So let's continue to always work together here in the City of Champions. God bless you and have a great weekend. Thank you, everybody.